Hi, this is Christine Keck with ADVA Optical Networking. I'm here with my colleague Brian Savory, who is also with ADVA Optical Networking and Director of Business Development. Both Brian and I are here today at the Internet 2 meeting, spring member meeting in Arlington, Virginia, just outside Washington, D.C. Brian, you come to these meetings twice per year, and what can you tell us about what people are talking about this meeting?
Well, I think there's a couple of things that are exciting in the buzz that's happening not only in the sessions but in the hallways, and so we're talking about cloud computing. Internet 2 is got 10 universities that are engaged in a investigatory role, and Internet 2 is facilitating that. And what does it make sense to engage with cloud computing on a regional basis, national basis, using Internet 2 to facilitate that, both from a network and a software aggregation perspective. The other concept, I guess, is what runs on the network, what applications are being used, and I'm seeing a lot more activity in the K-12 or the school systems that are county school systems, driving bandwidth to the national backbone, and they're doing it for video learning and interaction with universities that they couldn't do on their own because of budgetary constraints. So what's riding on the network is all about applications, and this is one of the primary ones.
This community is a community of university and research networkers, and connectivity is important, clearly, to send research data to grid compute, to connect university and research institutions. This connectivity, can you talk a little bit about what that means and the networking that happens among the institutions?
Well, I was having dinner with a colleague last night, and I think we coined a new phrase, and I'll put this in quotes. It's all about the networking, but that has two meanings. It's all about the network itself, the dark fiber that is connected with the wave division multiplexing boxes to create a backbone that's regional and natural in nature. But then it's also about the people-to-people networking. And without that, this just is sitting there doing nothing. And in a lot of cases, people have had a build it and they will come philosophy, and without that networking people-to-people relationship, they hadn't come. So how do you, the real key here is how do you drive utilization of the national backbone, and that is with applications. And I think those applications only happen when you've got the people-to-people networking and figuring out ways to actually use the network not only for research but for teaching, for healthcare, and those kinds of activities. Another
topic that's been in the news a lot, specifically in North America, is stimulus dollars. I've been speaking with some of our customers and our partners and our colleagues here. There's a lot of money out there being won by a lot of these organizations for their networks. Can you talk about what your colleagues are winning and doing with the stimulus dollars?
Yeah, I think the key there is public-private partnerships and serving anchor organizations, and that's what research and education is all about. So they have the knowledge to build the network. They have the connections with the libraries and the schools and the other organizations that need this connectivity in the rural America. So they're getting awards, and they're now working together and collaborating on how to work with the federal government and fill out the paperwork and go through the environmental assessments and the right-of-ways acquisition that it's going to take to build networks. But the nice thing that's going on here in the hallways and in the track sessions is there's a collaboration going on, and people helping each other work through that process to make the networks work.
Again, back to that networking.
People-to-people networking and the actual electronic lighting of the dark fiber networking.
Super. Thanks for your input. Thanks for your feedback from what's going on here, and we'll talk to you later.
You're most welcome.
Thanks.
Take care.